All right, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Whatever few of you remain. Welcome back. Thank you. I think that fixed it. I think that fixed it. I haven't dropped any frames since it came back online, so I think we fixed the problem. There we go. And Stream Elements has picked it up. All right, now we have to. How big do we want to make? How big do we want to make the new how big do we want to make the new rover? Oh, I agree. Thick and chunky is the way to go. Large grid all the way. But do we want it moto from levels of thick and chunky, or do we want some other metric? Just 6-wheel? Oh man, just 6-wheel. Why am I going inside for this? Go right here. Hey, Morning on fire. We're discussing exactly how big the new Mega Rover should be. That's kind of the sentiment I have been receiving so far. Of course, I got stuck there. We'll see about how big we make it. But I can agree to a certain level of We make it big. We're just gonna make a quick and dirty flat platform to put a piston on to lift this thing up off the ground to make room for all the everything. And I think we can agree on unsegmented, right? I think we can agree on Oh, there we go. What's our hydrogen looking like? We'll jump in here real quick. Oh, I wish I was. Don't make me sing that. I had hot dogs yesterday. Did not find any special item. Right. Get down here so I'm not burning more fuel than necessary. Come on, give us something good. Scrap metal and power kits. It really just do that to us. Scrap metal and power kits. I have had just shit luck on these things. When I did find seeds, I only found fruit seeds. And now I can't even find seeds. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Yeah, and apparently I can't seem to find that. Oh God, no, 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 you don't do that evil to us this time. What are we short on? Iron, of course. No, no, bad, 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 bad touch. Of course, it's the iron we're short on to make power cells.
All bricks to sleep. I hope you didn't need any of those.
Uh, you know what? I have not been to it yet. I could have sworn I made the GPS for it, but apparently it didn't save it.
If I find out you use P, I'm never closing your helmet again.
Maybe.
No matter how hard you push, that will never.
God, I had so much stuff in my inventory and I didn't even realize it.
You seem to be overwhelmed. Have you considered our inventory DLC? Inventory is full. Maybe consider changing the game setting.
No, I don't think Shade would. Be it to that's really got to be your fetish to choose it over other things, you know?
Warning. Please check inventory for extraneous tools.
Oh yeah, Durg absolutely is into it, and you know, and even more, I'm pretty sure he'd be interested in seeing Ghost in it.
Warning. Please check inventory for extraneous tools.
How much money for the maid stream, Ghost? Durg wants to know. For reference, I am very familiar with somebody asking that sort of thing because I put a $500 ticket on a butler outfit stream at one point. Don't tell me about it. Don't tell me about it. And somebody paid too.
Oh, thank God. Please, never try again.
Alright. Now, Ghost, we've all well and known for a while now that Dirk was definitely willing to do things that the rest of us were not happy about. All right. FBI, open up! Oh. Damn you, Ghost. I chose to base my ship out, my home base out of a wreckage while I was working on the big rover. I made that choice consciously. Hey, we got mushrooms. We can be put in the dark and fed shit now. I mean, if we're talking about the American food system, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, I can't even say it's impolite to talk about it. Because honestly, more conversation should happen about it. I do not believe I can either. But, getting them growing can't hurt. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's why you don't talk about it. You just do it. You don't talk about it. You just do it. Well, start by running a restaurant that's dirt cheap and using actual real ingredients without padding it with sugar and shit like that. No, you spoke wrong there, Ghost. It's not that the corpos are in bed together. It's that they're in bed with the government. Get it right. It's not that they're in bed together. It's that they're using the government as their personal gimp. And I am wholly admitting to be to being a complete and utter I am admitting to being a complete and utter hypocrite on the topic as I sit here eating gummies while talking about this. So there we go. We finally got battery. Thank you. All right, we'll just expand that out. Hey, Steve, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Sweating a little bit because my roommate thinks that 78 degrees outside means he needs the heat on. But otherwise, doing nicely.
Engineer, your jetpack is on an incline. Angry voxels demand. You're out of hydrogen. Restoring gravity now.
But yeah, no, we're doing pretty good today. Something like that. Yeah, I just realized I've been carrying around 2 of each of the tools. It's a comfortable temperature outside, and he's running the heat. You know, it's right at that comfortable point outside where you could make the decision to wear long pants without feeling like you're gonna sweat too much. And he's got so little natural body mass that he turns the heat on at 70. What? Yo, what? Can y'all not see it on stream? New version of Space Engineers available. I'm a little concerned. Okay. It didn't close out the game, so we're good to go. Steam is not listing an update. Yeah. Well, it's listing a download for it 2 days ago. I really hate how much I really hate how long the nights have been here. That's a little concerning. That means they're pushing bug fix updates without telling us. What are we thinking? That long? Longer? This is going to be a rover. What are you thinking? That long? Longer? Yes, please. That more like it? Hot fix? Okay. What are you thinking? That a decent positioning for the wheels? Should the middle ones come forward a little? I want the middle ones a little wider. That way it prevents a rollover a little bit. Should I go wider in the middle?
Like climbing ladders, then? You are out of hydrogen. Restoring gravity now.
God, that feels stupid.
Engineer,
I took my hands off the keyboard for half a second and that happened.
that you are failing to survive. The full power bar keeps your AI happy while you sleep.
You think wider? That's 6'8". That's 6'8" and 6. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm calling that 6'8" and 6. That's 13. That's 13, 19, and 13. So all right, and I just gotta hope that I've actually got food. Oh, I don't have food. Crap, 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 crap. I might be about to start the survival kits cuddle here till daytime. Ooh, oh no, whoa, ooh no, actually. I can eat the mushrooms if they're done. And that lets me get them growing again. It's not much food, but it's something. Once I get the algae farms back up and running, I can use them to supplement while I get more farms going, because even a bunch of mushrooms to eat is still better than nothing. So what you're thinking, off of the center line, you're thinking what, 12 in the middle, 10 on the outside for a total of 21, and 25 in the middle? Is that better? All right. I need to step off to the bathroom for a minute. I will be back in just a minute. All right. I'm sorry about that static just now. I'm back. I'm alive. I promise. Yes, I know I am hungry. Well, what are we thinking? Is that going to be big enough for the rover? With the middle set of wheels canted slightly towards the back, so they'll support the back end of the ship a little more. I mean, it is wider in the middle. It is currently 25 at the widest part, and only 21, on the other two. You think I should go wider? technically, with the fact that these are, what, 2-meter blocks, that means that's 50 in the middle. So, well, I'm building on odds. I'm building on odds, not even. So, go 19 on the narrows. Oh, yes, a grain seed. Yes, finally. Now, if only I still had a fruit seed. Wait. It implies that you can bottle up water here. You see that, don't you? Bottles 0. But there's nothing about that on, no toggles for that in here. So they might have planned for a future update that'll also add water. No, that is an amazing feeling. You're not wrong. They might have planned for a future update to add water consumption requirements. There might be an easy hook for the daily needs mod. They might have left an easy hook for the daily needs mod to get started, to get updated to just do water. That's actually neat to think that they might have done something that nice. Hmm.
Today's forecast: extinction.
I mean, it would be interesting on combining SE1 and SE2, although I don't see a point for them, you know? The engine for SE1 is so outdated at this point. Yeah. Hmm. I would love for daytime to just go ahead and get here. Ooh, that netted us 3 that time, so I can afford to make 2 of them seeds. I will 100% deal with low food until I get enough going to you know, harvest more than one at a time. These grow so much faster than the wheat does. This grows, the mushrooms grow so much faster than the grain does. And use a lot less water, apparently. There was 600 of water in there. I mean, 600 ice in there. And it used it all. Yeah, I do like the fact that they do all use... This uses 16 liters a minute. These only use 8, so... Yeah. As much as I don't want to say it, if you're on a more casual survival playthrough, an ice lake is like primo for you. In fact, I need to start heading towards my one ice that I have found. These are already almost as grown as these, and they've barely started.
As cunning plans go, engineer, it's hardly your finest.
This is the direction that killed me previously. I am ignoring that unknown signal simply because I'm only at 10% hunger. I am not chasing that. Sorry, bad enough, I'm going for ice.
Really? This isn't even nearly flat. Warning, please check inventory for extraneous tools.
Oh, wonderful. My inventory was half full already. Oh, my bad.
I see you're a fan of the P technique. You're going to regret that.
Alright. That thing is really just going to be an absolute unit once it's built.
If I find out you used P, I'm never closing your helmet again. Finally, we've been here for ages. Don't be surprised if it's not here when you get back.
I swear that hole has been that hole right there has been the biggest pain in my ass. These are already ahead of the grain. Grain's only at 47%. These are already at 60, and they've been growing for half the time. Holy cow! All right, so it looks like after algae, the next best plant to straight grow and eat is mushrooms. Because it also only uses 8 liters of water instead of 16 that grain does. We haven't seen fruit yet, and whatever the fourth one is, but mushrooms seem pretty solid vegetable. I am at 4%. I am going to sit in cryo and hope it helps me slow down. Hey, yo. Anyone know if the cryo reduces or slows down your hunger dropping? That would be a mechanic that would be useful for these situations. Oh, don't lie, Steve. You want some of them. No, you'd like some of the magic mushrooms. Not even lying. I think cryo might actually stall out your hunger usage, which is phenomenal. %83. Swear I feel like I'm gonna get tetanus from this thing every time. There we go. That looks better. Really, you haven't played on the new update yet? That's concerning, bro. And you're planning on jumping onto a server with the new update on it? Bro. Consider getting some time learning the basics. Kind of like I'm doing right now. I'm only making one seed this time. It's only 69%. Grain. If I can find vegetables, I can make veggie burgers. If I can find grain or fruit, fruit or veggies, I can start making stuff that'll be consistent about being eaten. Mushrooms are pretty rare in what you can make with them. If another insect attacks, I can make frontier stew. Yeah, but without veggies or fruit, I really can't make anything that's not straight production. Which means I can't expand to these two because I'll need one of each. All right. Well, while I'm starving, I might as well reduce this like we were talking about. Oh, there. No, I spent almost 20 minutes driving around beforehand to look for them on Pertam. Nothing. It's maybe they do spawn, but if they do spawn, they don't spawn anywhere near the desert. Yeah, they don't spawn anywhere near where I am. If I can get one more round of mushrooms, I'm gonna go after the next unknown signal, because those seem to be doing a decent amount. Be consistently having some. Yeah, on Pertam, unknown signals are actually going to be your savior when it comes to your seeds, it looks like. probably be that way on Triton too. Or on any of the moons. Hey, Voiceless, how you doing? I am on the verge of dying of hunger continually in this game so far. I am hoping the next unknown signal I go to has either fruit or vegetables, and I can start producing actual meal packs instead of just eating raw mushrooms. Also wondering if the, still trying to figure out whether the, cryo, whether the cryo beds actually reduce your hunger consumption or not. If they do, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Normally there would not be this much waiting, but I started on Pertam, and well, it's a desert world. Not a lot of plants. And the newest, this is stuff from the newest update, so we don't have a lot of info on it yet. But we will be... well, it's the more we play, the more we find out what, nuances of the update. Especially if we're not wanting to go look up, info that other people have come up with, which that's kind of where I am right now. I could go look up information, but I really don't want to. Because that's lazy. Yeah. If you experience it yourself, that's, it's more the better. Now, if you're aiming to be a speedrunner, looking stuff up is understandable. But if you're looking to play for fun, casually, or even with friends, looking shit up is almost like cheating. It's not cheating technically, but it sure makes you feel shitty when people that you're playing with look at you like, why do you know that already? Why? Oh, am I going fuzzy? This one's about to pop off, I think. Yeah, it's 90. Hey, look, the wheat finally finished. We got 3 grain out of it. Nice. All right. Do we want to save this grain or do we want to eat it? Do we want to save it since it's going to be a big component of meal packs, or do we want to eat one? I know we want to make a seed out of one of them. But do we want to eat the other 2? Yeah, I'm kind of feeling the save mentality too. These are about to pop off in just a minute. And it's finally coming day again. It's finally becoming day again, which means our algae farms will start working again. The first algae that pops out of that is a kelp crisp. We've got 3 of 4 already. I've got the hunger set to medium, which is what it is by default. I am fine with making both of those into seeds. I'm legitimately, the top of the rover is going to be plastered in algae farms. I'm not even kidding. Uh, 1 hour, I believe I've got it set to, but it might be 2 hour. Mm. All right, I actually... All right. Eat you. Go check my, let's see, ice. All right, hydrogen's good. Let's go chase that. It's only 2 kilometers away. If we get a fruit or a vegetable from this, we are in a crashed ship. It's a crashed shuttle, I believe. Hold up. We found a fruit bush. All right. So even if this... Yeah, that was fruit. That was fruit. Nice. So even if we get a vegetable from this, we will have the full Range. Nothing. Nothing. All right, so we're gonna be able to at least build fruit bars, I think. I want the rest of this on principle because free steel plate is free steel plate. Free components is free components. Why would I say no to that? Yeah, I mean, honestly, that would be the best case because then I can produce, use them right away to manufacture things, which you can't do when you just get a bunch of steel plate and, Well, no, you can. You just have to disassemble them. It's still irritating. Why would you do that? All right, let's get home. Get that fruit going. And find out how much ice it takes to grow. Well, how much water it takes to grow. All right. Here's a fruit seed. Plant. Let's see. That 20 liters a second. I am in it. Oh, wow. I'm gonna need a lot of ice to keep fruit going. Looks like it grows decently fast, though. All right, but we need to. Let's stand up here for a minute while we stare at this. These are all modded blocks here. Yo, I just. Have any of y'all ever heard of, God, I can't remember what they're called specifically, but it's a bar with two wheels on it and an axle and a fulcrum. So that as it moves across the ground, it moves up and down with everything. Maybe we try that on a rotor. No, no, no. That would work better with a trailer. That would work better with a trailer. If we were to put a trailer or something, or something on it, that would work better with that. I think on the actual ship, on the actual vehicle, it's gonna be better to just go with single tires. Maybe double up in the back. They seem to grow pretty slowly, honestly. I thought I had steel plate. What are we thinking? With a ship this big, do we go too high on the block lift? Really give ourselves plenty of really give ourselves plenty of you know, coverage for anything. We are building a mega rover for our new base. Maybe don't go with the off-roads. What's the other big 5x5? Where is it? Maybe don't go with the off-roads because apparently the base is a little too close to that. Yeah, big mega rover for function. Yeah, we're working on building a large grid, large scale functional rover. While eating nothing but shrooms. I really want to chase that, but at the same time, I really want to get some progress done on this. And I'm doing it in survival without any bonus, without any of the advantages of the freaking build tools or anything. So this is going to be fun. Come on, lag. And I'm actually going to try to make it looks good base. I'm not going to just try to build a platform and just put everything on it. I want to actually make it look good. That's half the fun of these. Is making it look good. I mean, it is technically a bigger base, but it's a bigger base for the purpose of being mobile. So... and even better, once I build it, because I want to build it so it's fully encapsulated and ready to go, it means technically the only thing keeping me from converting it to a spaceship is putting engines on it. So it could actually be eventually turned into a spaceship.
If you wish to survive, now would be a good time to take cover. I guess you like walking? Engineer, meet Graham.
This is going to be very slow going because I don't have any automated mining set up or anything like that. This is legitimately going to be build a little, Build a little, mine a little, build a little, mine a little. And I'm fine with that. That's the challenge. That's the fun of the challenge.
Power low. Disconnecting browser.
I
Disabling.
did not even realize my power was low. It's not that I don't want to do automation. I just have a bad habit of not setting it up until after the point I really need it for mass scaling. Yeah, I'll have to wait to get this one on until we get it down and moving a little. I'll have to get it down, roll it back a little bit, and then jack up that one to put the tire on. We won't have access to uranium for a while, I don't think. So while I'll build a couple small reactors as corners of, here and there, I won't have any uranium in them for a while. So there will be a section of the roof dedicated to wind. Not wind, solar. Just for passive power gain, as well as a few hydrogens for for nighttime emergencies. What are we thinking? 30, 50 batteries? I'm kind of feeling that too. I'm not even going to lie. I am completely winging this. I have no fixed plan in place. It will literally be a by the seat of my pants. Taking advice from chat. Which is always a dangerous prospect, admittedly.
So I guess you like climbing ladders then?
I was keeping an eye on it that time, Jarvis. Shut your mouth. Yeah, Voiceless, it's actually a really fun game. Don't let the haters distract you. It's actually a really fun game. It's challenging too. This is the kind of game that to be considered a average player, you need 150, 300 or more hours to be considered a average or low level player. Anything below that is rank beginner.
Your battery level will be low on the next beep.
It's that challenging. Ugh. Hilariously, I'm pretty sure the exact fact about how long you have to play to be considered an average player in this game is exactly why I haven't been able to get any of my friends to play with me out locally. Oh, this was a bad harvest. Only. We're talking 150 to 300 to be past a beginner by a lot of people's metrics. Honestly, you go by that metric, I'm still technically a beginner. Well, no, I am firmly in the layer of intermediate skilled player. I've got just right around 1,000 hours. I think come on, Steam, work with me, not against me. Yeah, I'm currently sitting at 930, so just under 1,000 hours. %, 100%. Harvest feud and go make a seed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm being generous and saying to be called something better than a beginner, honestly. I think I had one person tell me if you don't, you're still a beginner until you're hitting 3,000 hours, and I was like, yeah, you're full of shit there. I'm not going to call myself an expert in the slightest, but I at least understand what I'm doing. Yeah. Like I said, I had one person tell me 3,000, is just the low end, but yeah, nah. To be fair, Slim, you do still make plenty of fuck ups like all of us. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is the kind of game where you're always learning more no matter how many hours you have. 100% pure. It doesn't matter how many hours you've got, you're still learning something, especially with how often they push updates. Just enough so that when you finally get used to everything, boom, new update. I mean, if you've been playing one world, consistently, then yeah, you could spend 1,000 hours building one ship. Absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's a good number of people that would say that if you're not doing that, you're not playing the game. Those people tend to be a little salty about everything. Not always great to listen to them. We have crawled ourselves back out of the depths of starvation, though. You see that, right? We are consistently producing enough food to survive now. All right. Now, just popping up here onto this for a moment. I'm gonna have to eventually. Yep. It happens. I will be putting jacks on this, for sure. Probably like right here. But I'm going to wait and build out some of the function of the ship first. Like let's call this quarter right here the manufacturing quarter. What do you say? Is that a good name for this quarter of the ship? The manufacturing quarter? We'll call it to like right here. Slib, do we have a confirm or not on whether the plants need sunlight? The plants don't need sunlight, do they? Oh, good. All right. Okay, good. This'll be you know what? This'll be ore processing.
I'm the one keeping you alive.
This side will be manufacturing. And then one of the front thirds is going to be food production, and the fourth will be a living quarters. Unless you could think of something else I should make the fourth. What? Exposure? What do you mean exposure? That was my only fruit seed too. Did I leave the door open or something? No. Good thing I've got spare wheat seeds, but I did, but I don't have spare plant seed, fruit seeds. Yeah. Hey, Dirk. You missed the spiders, by the way. Oh. Oh, well. I might divide the living section. up into power storage and into a. Good point. Living quarters will be probably divided up then. I'm planning on putting reactors as 90s in various conveyors though, so the reactor power, once we can use it, will actually be distributed. There's an unknown signal there. Batteries will be distributed. No reason to make battery banks. Oh, so I should probably put... that means I need to put an air vent on it and a door on there. Damn it. Nothing. Alright. Where's the cargo? I got the plushie. Instead of something useful, I got a plushie. Alright, I'll check it out in a minute. I'm not much longer for stream anyway. Pertam, yeah, no, I won't be starting on this planet again. I can tell you that. Not in this update. I'm surviving just well and good, except for the food situation. The mushrooms seem to be pretty durable. Nope, mushrooms aren't that durable either, apparently. Alright, well. That's an entire round of my food dead. Thank God I have 4 mushrooms in my inventory. Yeah, no, Slim. I thought about it. And yes, you can automate them with collectors on a subgrid, but it's just not worth it to me. Especially because I have to go through and harvest them either way. Alright. I will call it a day here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's find somebody to raid, actually. Who do we have live right now? Cruz is playing. Alright, yeah. Right, yeah, we're gonna raid out to Cruz Coda Plays. So you guys get ready for that. Good dude. So alright. Oh no, I know I can breathe without the helmet closed, Durg. The problem is I don't notice until the sandstorm's damaging me, so it's easier to just keep it on. Alright, I will see you guys on Monday. Catch you later. Peace.